Trusty. 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 He's fucking Dave Trusty. I can't find him. Cops. Trusty 3WR. Worst. Right. It's catching. Well, I have set up the next game. It's the St. Louis Cardinals at the Houston Astros, and this is the first of a two-game series dated May 1 in our 68 replay. St. Louis off to a rough start. Six and 12, 6 games out. We're early on here. They are in 9th place, second to last. But again, it's early on. Cubs in first by a half game. Houston hosting the Cardinals in this game. They're off to a good start also, 10 and 7. 1.5 games behind. If you're interested, let me give you a peek at our AL standings. Minnesota got off to an excellent start, and Detroit has come back, and they're both tied flat-footed, 13 and 5 in the American League. For the Cardinals, leading off Lou Brock in left, Flood in center, Maris in right, Cepeda at first, Johnny Edwards doing the catching in for McCarver, Shannon at third, Javier at second, Maxville at short, and Gibson, the pitcher, batting ninth. He is 1 and 3 on the season. Houston leads off with Ron Davis in center, Miller in right, and we have Kathy Harden with a warm-up just as I get done with these lineups. Win in left, cleanup hitter is Staub at first, Rader at third, Hal King the catcher, Dennis Menke at short, Julio Gotay at second base, and Dave Justy, the pitcher, batting ninth. And we have a warm-up from Kathy Harden. Anytime you're ready. Oh, I forgot to put in the relievers. there it is. In 1938, a hurricane distrusted playoff game in progress, disrupted which teams were playing. Whew. A playoff game. Are we talking sports? I really don't know the answer to that. If anyone wants to make a guess, please. No idea, Kathy. Yanks, Red Sox, Cardinals, Braves, Orioles, Tigers. Now, I don't understand. It says 1938. Kathy, I do not understand that. I don't believe some of those teams didn't exist, namely the Orioles in 1938. Maybe it was a misprint. But I want to thank you for the warm-up question, because you wrote in 1938, so there is something off about the question, I believe. Cardinals and Braves. And I did not even know that there was a playoff game that season. So give it up for Kathy Harden for that question. And after a long hiatus from Strat-O-Matic, the Houston Astros take the field. We're in the Astrodome. And leading it off is Lou Brock. Here's Justy now. And the pitch 4-8. Left-handed walked him. So Brock is on, being held. 1-19, 1-17, and 1-19 with the hold. Oh, a regular game. You're a little rusty, so am I. So Brock in a steal situation. Oh, I'm forgetting what I do here. He's going to roll for the oh yeah, 2-6 and 12. He gets the lead. He does not get the lead. Still has a chance. 1-15, 1-11, 1-15 without the lead. using the D20. He doesn't have the lead. 1-15. Here's the pitch to Flood. There goes Brock, and he is safe. So Brock, even though being held on, steals second. Brock on second, no outs. And here comes Kurt Flood. That's a possible wild pitch. Justy, 1-10. It is a wild pitch by Justy. So now Brock on third with no outs. Pitch to Flood, 6-8 right-handed, double 1-8. Flies it to left, and that will be deep enough for Brock to tag. So the Cardinals get out to a 1-0 lead here in the first. One out, nobody on. Here's Roger Maris. It's 3-10. Lines it to second for the second out. Now here's Orlando Cepeda. 5-7 struck him out. But one run on no hits, the walk to Brock. He stole second, went to third on the wild pitch, and then came home on the sacrifice fly hit by Brock. And after half an inning of play, it's St. Louis 1, Houston is coming up. Here's Gibson now. With that 1.12 ERA, but he is 1-3 on the season. Ron Davis to lead it off. .69 right-handed, grounds it to short, our first X. That's Maxville at 2. It's a 3-2. That might get through. No, he throws him out. Nice play by Dal Maxville. Now Norm Miller is the batter, left-handed hitter. 3-9 right-handed, walked him. So Miller is on. 1-15, 1-13, and 1-12 being held. Here's Jimmy Wynn now. That's a possible wild pitch. Gibson is only a 2, and it is not a wild pitch, smothered in the dirt. Pitch to Win, 1-9, right-handed, struck him out. 2 down now for Staub. That's another possible wild pitch. It's smothered in the dirt. And hello to Kevin. Thank you very much for your comment, Kevin. Feel free to join in the live chat anytime. Okay, here's Staub now. I already did the wild pitch, didn't have to. 6-8 line out to second. And that will retire the side. No runs. No hits, a walk, left on base. And after one, it's 1-0 St. Louis. Here's Justy now. And he'll face Johnny Edwards to lead it off. 6-4 left-handed, grounded to short X. That's Menke, 427. 14-4, throws him out. Nice play by Menke. One away. Now Mike Shannon is the batter. 5-11 right-handed, that's a ballpark slash. 1-9, lines it to short, 2 outs. And Julian Javier is the batter. 3-4 right-handed, pops it up foul territory. Raider under it, makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3. Very nicely done by Justy. We're in the middle of the second here. Gibson takes them out. Doug Raider leads it off. This is the 1968 replay, picking up right where we left off. It's game 176 out of 1,620 games. And first of a 2-game series between these clubs. Here's Doug Raider now. 5-9 right-handed, struck him out. Second strikeout for Gibson. Now Hal King is the batter. Look at his card. Wow. Look at him against left-handers. But Gibson, the right-hander. It's the pitch to Clark, 5-9, left-handed, struck him out. Third strikeout for Gibson. And Dennis Menke is the batter. Six right-handed. Fly ball center, Flood under it. He makes the catch and the side is retired. I'm gonna make some coffee and I will be right back. Absolutely, Kathy Harden.
family budget with the most flexible phone plans in the U.S. Need just talk and text for the little ones? No problem. Have a data-hungry teenager? Go for unlimited at just $25 a month. Easily upgrade individual lines and build a family plan that fits everyone's needs. Visit Teller.com and discover more.
Okay, I'm back and I'm glad to see you all. I've been off of Strat-O-Matic for about, I don't know, 6 weeks. I'm just guessing. And I opened this broadcast, set it up, entered data from the last game, Minnesota and Detroit. And here I am setting up and playing this next game. I got a visitor here. Okay, Justy comes out. It's 1-0 St. Louis. And Del Maxwell leads it off here in the top of the third. 6-8 right-handed double 1-8. That is a double. We hit that earlier on the fly ball left, I believe, that Flood hit to bring home Brock, who was on third. Now Maxwell opens up with a double. And here's Gibson. Gibson, a bunter. Good morning, JC. YouTube has a new thing that you get credited for your live posts, your live texts. So you can see Kathy Harden is number 1, JC number 3. Good morning, Bill Ivamy. Bill Ivamy number 2. I don't know why that is, JC, but you put another one in there and you'll move up. Bill Ivamy's here. Gibson is at the plate. It's a havoc roll. He's going to lay it down. A bunter being held. He's a B now. That's 6B. Defense. Drops the bunt, option to throw out Maxwell. I think we'll let him go. That's going to be a sack. I don't even have to put. I see that Spokane Steve does that. He just puts sack. So Maxwell on third. And here's Brock. There's one out. Pitch from Justy, 111, right-handed, grounds it to third B. The infield was back. Ground ball third, runner holds. Oh, I'm sorry, ground ball first. Oh. First. Runner will hold. Interesting. A little out of practice here. Runner on third B, infield back. And it was hit to first, batter out, runner's hold. Now here's Flood. Clutch situation. That's 1-2, walked him. Two outs now. Flood on first. Flood 1-15. 1-13 being held. 1-17 with King. He'll go for the lead with Maris at the plate. See if he can get the lead here. No, he does not get the lead. Flood on first, being held. Here's Maris now. That's 2-8 right-handed. Hit well by Maris, deep to right center field, and it's gone. A 2-run home run by Roger Maris. And that makes it 3-0. Let's look at that again. 2-8 right-handed. Home run 1-5, it was a 1. So with 2 outs, Orlando Cepeda, the batter. Nobody on. 5-9 right-handed. That's in home run 1-7, but it's a 9. That'll drop in for a double. Now here's Johnny Edwards. Six-eight left-handed double 1-4. It's a base hit. Scoring Cepeda. There's action in the Houston bullpen. You're watching Strat-O-Matic 1968 baseball, sir. Blasting game warming in the bullpen. Here's Edwards on first, 2 outs. And here's Mike Shannon. I did not enter yet the home run by Maris. We enter our home runs in real time. That is the second home run of the season for Maris. Real time is the best time. Downtime is good too. Okay, Shannon at the plate. Five, 6 right-handed, grounds it to short, and that will retire the side. But 2 runs score. And in the middle of the third, it's 3-0. Okay, Gibson takes them out. Bottom of the third, Julio Gotay will lead it off. Pitch to Gotay, 5-4 right-handed, grounds at third X. Shannon, 222. That's a 3-2, and he throws him out. Nice play by Mike Shannon, and Justy will come out to hit. Still early in the game. He is a 3 WR. .48, right-handed, walked him. Second walk given up by Gibson. Now here's Ron Davis. .412 right-handed, grounds it to first X Cepeda. 218. 18-2. He turns the double play. And the side is retired. So no hits allowed by Gibson through 3. He has walked 2. It's 3-0 St. Louis. Top of the fourth. Here's Justy. His first endurance is the 8th. Julian Javier steps in. 4-7 right-handed struck him out. Second strikeout today for Justy. Now Del Maxville the batter. One 9 right-handed base hit. Maxville, his second hit of the ball game. He doubled in the second. Wait a minute. That was. Made a little error there. Oh, 3 runs. Yeah. Shit. Yeah. That was 3 runs here. It's 4-0. I remember that well. Now here's Gibson. Maxville is on. Gibson at the plate. We'll have him hit away. Here's the pitch, 2-2. He pops it up. Foul territory for King. Makes the catch, 2 outs. And now here's Lou Brock. Top of the fourth here. We'll have to do a re-roll as we realize we forgot the chaos roll. There it is. That's the rule. It's negated if and when you pick it up. It's 1-9 right-handed, struck him out. Third strikeout in the game for Justy. And after 4, it's after 3.5, it's 4-0 St. Louis. Here's Gibson now. Norm Miller comes to the plate. If you notice next to you, if you're looking at the live chat, the live text, live chat they call it, there is a crown along with a number, pound number sign next to your posts, and that's a new thing that YouTube is doing. I have no control over it. We are standing in frequency of posts, but we emphasize quality, not quantity here. Bottom of the fourth. Gibson facing Norm Miller to lead it off. That 6-6 left-handed pops it up to second and go tie. I'm sorry. Javier makes the catch, 1 away. Now here's Jimmy Nguyen. Ranked. Yeah, you're being ranked. You're number 1. Harden was number 1. You've surpassed her. She's number 2 now, I believe. I don't know if you see top fans at the top of the live chat. Yeah, Harden is number 2. Sometimes it doesn't show in real time. Okay, 1 out, nobody on, and here's Jimmy Nguyen. Gibson, the windup. Pitch to win, 3-6. That's a 1-1. Oh, it's a 2, a running catch by Flood. A nice catch, 2 outs. Experience points. Now here's start. 1-5, and there goes the no-hitter. It's a double to right. A stand-up double by Rusty Staub. Indeed, number 1, Kathy Harden. In your book, in my book. Staub on second, 2 outs. The first hit off Gibson, and here's Rader in a clutch situation. Hello, Philip Reynolds, 3-8 right-handed, struck him out. And that will retire the side. Stranding Staub at second. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. We've gone 4. It's 4-0 St. Louis Cards. Okay, Justy comes out. Top of the 5th, Kurt Flood, the batter. That's 4-7 right-handed, struck him out. 4th strikeout for Justy. And now Maris comes up. .25 right-handed, struck him out. And that's 3 strikeouts in a row carried over from last inning. The batter is Orlando Cepeda. 4-9 right-handed, single 1 to 13. It is a base hit. So Orlando with his second hit of the ball game. 1 to 15, 1 to 13, 1 to 17 with the lead, with Johnny Edwards at the plate. He's going to go for it. 2 to 6 and 11. 2 to 6 and 10. 11 he's picked off. He gets the lead. 1 to 17. Pitch to Andrews. He is safe. Just barely. Orlando Cepeda with nice speed, believe it or not, for a big man. And here's Edwards. .36 right-handed, home run 1. Oh, it's a fly to left, and it's caught by Wynn at the warning track, and the side is retired. Is that true, Kathy Harden? I didn't know that. It's 4-0. Bottom of the 5th. I didn't know that. I wonder what the rationale would be for that. And who was first? Hertz? Avis? Hertz? Remember a lot of ads. Okay, here comes Hal King now. He's struck out by Gibson in the 2nd. That's 5-6 left-handed, struck him out. 5th strikeout for Gibson. Now Dennis Menke, the batter. With OJ, yeah. 4-5 right-handed. There's a base hit to left. Brock throws it in. Menke on first. And Julio Gotay comes to the plate. Two-eight right-handed, grounds it back to Gibson. He turns and throws it to Javier at second to force Menke. It's 2 outs, Gotay on first, and they will have Justy hit. It's a different game back then. .29 struck him out. 6th strikeout for Gibson, and the side is retired. We move to the 6th. Now here's Justy. His first endurance is the 8th, Gibson the 9th. Here's Mike Shannon. .57 right-handed, struck him out. That's the 6th strikeout for Justy. Now Julian Javier. Maxville on deck. 5-5 right-handed, struck him out. 7th strikeout for Justy. And Maxville comes to the plate. .16, triple 1-4, and that is a triple. Whoa, a triple by Maxville. And he is a home run away from the cycle, but it's impossible for him to hit a home run. He has W power. He probably had 0. He had 1 home run. It's interesting. He had 1 home run in real world. Oh, here's the home run 1-7, but against left-handers. And that's we have a double shot 7th inning stretch from Kathy Harden. We'll look forward to that. We have demos coming on. He states the world is back in order now that the professor is playing Strat. Oh, that's very kind of you. It wasn't easy. Demos to enter the stats from that last game and then to set this one up, but it was done. Now Maxville on third, 2 outs. Here comes Gibson now. Pitch from Justy. 4-12. Right-handed. Grounds it back to Justy X. He's a 1-12. That's 5-1, E12. This could bring home a run. E12-12. He throws him out. Nice play by Justy. And the side is retired. We move now to the bottom of the 6th in a 4-0 ball game. First game in weeks for me. I think it's about 6 to 8 weeks. Here's Ron Davis, top of the order, leading it off. Pitch from Gibson, 1-7, flies it to center, and Flood is under it. That's one away. Now Norm Miller walked and popped to second. 6-4 left-handed, fly ball center X. That will be for Flood. He's a 1-8. 17-1, he should get to that. And he does. Ooh, 2 outs. 2 fly balls to Flood here in the bottom of the 6th. And Jimmy Wynn, the batter. Houston down 4-0. 6-10 right-handed, grounder to short X. That'll be Maxville, 225. For 2, throws him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Gibson in the 6th. Demo says you haven't lost your fastball. It's like you never left. There you go. Kind of like riding a bicycle. I did get a little hung up on holding runners, that sort of thing, in the havoc roll, and I did it all fine. I just was a little awkward getting used to that. It's 4-0 after 6, folks, and we're heading to the top of the 7th. Justy on the mound. And Brock leads it off. .35 right-handed, grounds it to second for go tie. He throws to Staub at first, 1 away. Now here's Flood. That's 5-12 right-handed, walked him. And Demo says, we want you on YouTube. We need you on YouTube. So I'll just say thank you and be on my way. Yeah, I think you need me on YouTube. So please, I echo that. Please say thank you and be on your way. Otherwise, please pick up a pair of dice and get on the watch. Otherwise, thank you and be on my way, because I don't give a shit. Oh, Lord. So we have Flood on first with 1 out. One to 15, 1 to 19. Being held 1 to 17. Have Kurt, even though they have a 4-0 lead, I'm going to go for it because good practice. Flood trying to get the lead. He does not get the lead. And here's the pitch to Maris. That's 5-7 left-handed, struck him out. 8th strikeout for Justy. Now here's Orlando Cepeda. Flood on first, being held. That's 3-11 right-handed, grounds it to short. And Mankey makes the play, throws it to Staub at first, and the side is retired. Now we're in the 7th inning stretch, and we have a double shot from Kathy. Let's have the first one, Kathy Harden. Let's have that first question. Just like old times. Here it is. How many official baseball personnel are on the field when the ump says play ball? Jeez. I guess it's if you count right behind the catcher, 13. That's my guess. How many official baseball personnel are on the field when the ump says play ball? Bill Ivamy says 15. Who else could there be? Oh, 14. I'm sorry. 14. It's not either. Okay, then we'll go with 13. Oh, no. I'm sorry, I did 13 already. Negate that. JC says 16. Yeah, but they're in foul territory. I'm going to say 13, 14, 15. You have 17. Oh, on deck. I think 16 is the correct answer. Folks, we have a little break in the action here for our first of 2 double shot trivia. Oh, that's so right. That's going to be 18. 18. Nine home team on deck batter, 4 umps, 2 coaches. 9, 13, 14, 15, 16. Wait a minute. 9, 10, 14. That's 16. And the batter, 16 is right. And we give got 9 on the field. 10 is the batter. On deck batter 11, umps 4. That's 15, and boy or girl boy balls 17 is the correct answer. We have a red jelly bean there to Kathy Harden for the question. Bill Ivamy, JC, and me. And that was a great question. Everyone shall have prizes. And we move now to the second question of the double shot. Waiting for the second question of this double shot trivia in the middle of the seventh. In a 4-0 ball game, Cardinals 4, Astros nothing. Gibson and Justy still on the mound. Who did Hot Dog Jackson hit his 500th home run off of? Oh, Lord, I don't know. No clue, no idea. That's a good trivia question. Bill Ivamy says Frank Viola. I don't know if you're just uncanny with your trivia. Or if you knew that, that would be really something if you knew that. No, it was in 1984, and he was, geez, was he on the Angels? No idea. See if anybody gets it. No Googling now. Defeats the whole purpose. Well, I think you may have us stumped there, Kathy. You want to give it to us? Britt Burns. I was not following baseball very closely in 1984. Team of pitcher? Asking for a clue. Royals. The initials are BB. Do we know who it is? Is it Bud Black? Kathy Harden, Bud Black? I don't blame you if you're rusty. I'm rusty. And so is Rusty Staub, who's due to lead off the bottom of the 7th. Houston is down 4-0. Okay, Gibson ready. 3-10, I'm sorry. And he walked him. And that is the 3rd walk given up by Gibson. We're not going to bother with Staub. Gibson is not Rusty, no. But he missed the plate on that one, and he's got Doug Rader with Staub on first not being held. The pitch to Rader. 6-6 right-handed, flies it to center, high and playable by Flood. He makes the catch, 1 out. Now here's Hal King. Pitch to King, 1-11. Right-handed, grounds it to first, and that'll be a double play. And the side is retired. We've gone 7. 4-0 ball game. First game for me in about 6 to 8 weeks. Kathy Harden back to number 1, according to our chart. And if you could see the top fans on the upper right of the live chat window, you can see who has the most posts. And it's Kathy Harden retaking first place with Ivamy and David second and third respectively. Sports replays, JC Joe, number 4. I don't get anything like that, I guess, because I'm the host. Here's Justy now. This is his first endurance inning. Johnny Edwards will lead it off. It's probably his final inning. 4-7 left-handed struck him out. Seventh strikeout for Justy. He's pitched pretty good ball, except for the, oh, I'm sorry, Gibson is the pitcher. I am so sorry. And it is a strikeout. Talk about rusty shit. I just want to check something though. Yeah, we're good. I just did back, I had Justy up. The Cards are batting. Oh, you are right. And we have a house rule here. We go with a 4-7 and it is a strikeout for Edwards. That is the 9th strikeout by Justy. I'm just going to take a gander at what I was doing in the bottom of the 7th. Yes, I had it right. That instant replay is invaluable. Okay, now Justy facing Johnny Mike Shannon, the late Mike Shannon. The pitch from Justy. 4-6 right-handed, flies it to right, and that's playable by Miller. 2 away. We have a bonus Bob Gibson trivia question from Baseball Demos in the middle of the 8th. Now here's Julian Javier. 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the 8th. It's St. Louis Cardinals 4, the world champs, trying to get out of this funk. They've lost, they're 6 games out, lost 4 in a row. These returning world champion Cardinals. And here's Javier at the plate. Pitch from Justy, that's 1-6 right-handed, struck him out. That's 10 strikeouts for Justy. And that will be it for him. A 1-2-3 inning. He had a bad 3rd inning. As I was talking about, a 2-run home run to Maris. Cepeda doubled, and Edwards singled him home for the 3rd run of the inning. In the 1st, Brock walked to lead off the ball game, stole 2nd, went to 3rd on a wild pitch, and then came home on the sacrifice fly to left by Kurt Flood. And that's been the scoring. It's 4-0. And now we have a trivia question. A Bob Gibson trivia question in the middle of this 8th. It's all yours, Demos. Here it is. In 1974, what Cincinnati Reds batter did Bob Gibson strike out for his 3,000th career strikeout? '74. Tark the Shark says Rose. J.C. Tolan. I say bench. Could be anybody on that team. No on all 3. I'm going to go with Geronimo. JC goes with Concepcion. I thought about him, but I don't think he's a big strikeout pitcher, but it still will be, if it's true. Tark says Joe Morgan. And he pulls into 2nd place. And I got it. It was Cesar Geronimo. And Demos, thank you, as a red jelly bean, for everybody who participated, including Demos himself, who made it possible. And Kathy Harden, Tark, JC, for engaging in the game. Well, here we go, bottom of the 8th. Gibson has shut out the Astros through 7. Here's Menke to lead it off. .6-7 right-handed, struck him out. Oh, yeah, we're good. I'm a little rusty here. 7th strikeout for Gibson. Now here's Go Ty. Absolutely, Demos. 2-7. Right-handed flies it to center. That's a playable ball by Flood. He makes the catch, 2 outs, and now the obligatory. I mean, an argument could be made not to pinch hit here, but we're going to do it. Justy went 8. Seven hits. He walked 4. Struck out 10. Allowed 4 runs. Blassingame pitched in this game in real world. He only had 36 innings. But we're going to use him. A left-hander. Let's see who's going to hit here for Justy. Blassingame has allowed 1 run in 3 1/3 innings. This team has a relatively weak bench. I don't think they needed to go to it too often. But it will be Leon McFadden coming in to hit. St. Louis won this one real world 3-1. McFadden is 0-5 on the season. Lee Thomas and Bob Aspromonte pinch hit in this game. And Ivan Morel. Thomas and Aspromonte. There's Aspromonte. Okay, so we're going to go with McFadden. 2 outs, nobody on. Okay, here's Gibson now. The wind-up. Pitch to McFadden, 4-6 right-handed, single once at 2. It is a base hit. So McFadden gets on, he's 1-14. Here's Ron Davis now. .410 right-handed ballpark slash 1-9 goes through. And this is not an endurance inning for Gibson. It's next inning. Devil Die is not rusty either. You bet. It's got a mind of its own. Now here's Norm Miller, first on second. 2 outs, clutch situation, chance to break up the shutout. Miller at the plate. It's 4-3, left-handed ballpark slash, and that one is lined to second. Caught by Javier. And the side is retired. So Gibson gets out of that with a 2-out clutch situation. And we're going to move to the 9th here. In the first game I played, in about 2 months, I lose track of time. We choose to go to Strat-O-Matic and the other things. Not because it's easy, but because it's hard when you are off for a while. Okay, Blasting Game is the new pitcher. And here's Dal Maxwell. He's 3 for 3, a double, a single, and a triple. A home run here, and he's facing the left-handers, so a 1-6 is home run 1-7. Pitch to Maxwell, that's 2-5. Left-handed, grounds it to short, 1 out. If you're looking ahead to the bottom of the ninth, stew up is Wynn, Staub, and Raider. The heart of the order, if you will. Now Gibson, the batter. 5'8", right-handed. Grounds it to second X. For Javier, 219. 219, 17-2 throws him out. Nice play by Javier on the. I'm sorry, that was Gotaya 4. E17. I am so sorry, and that's going to be 17-4, and he still throws him out. Now Brock. .412 left-handed, grounds it to first X. Cepeda, 218. 19-2 takes it to the bag. And the side is out. We're heading, we could have made that 3-1 if we wanted. That's user discretion. Okay, Gibson coming out for his second win of the season. He's gotten off to a rough start, 1-3. But he's pitching to great form today with a shutout, a 4-hit shutout coming into the ninth with 7 strikeouts. It's Wynn, Staub, and Raider. Here's Wynn to lead it off. 4-8, right-handed, walked him. Now this is the first endurance inning for Gibson. He went all the way real world in this game. 3-1 win. This is a 4-0 ball game. Win is on, 1-15. 1-19, being held 1-17. And they're not going to hold him. And we're not going to steal. It's hard to play both hats, but if you work hard at it, you can. Here's Staub now. Gibson from the stretch. 212 lines it to second, and it's Win off the bag. Javier throws it to Cepeda, and it's back to Javier to put on the tag. Double play and a rundown. That's 2 outs now for the man who allegedly defecated on a birthday cake in the clubhouse, as documented by Jim Bouton. And as I would say, with over 30 some odd years of experience in the field, some people would think that that act is diagnostic, is an expression people would say. And I don't think it says anything except that at a minimum, when he thought of doing it, we're not going to why, and then did it, it's poor impulse control. Okay, nothing wrong with thinking of crapping on a cake as a gag, I guess. But then to go and do it, okay, is well, here he is. He's better known as the Red Robin. Gibson 1 out away from the shutout. He has struck out 7. He has walked 4. 4. And here he is. 2 outs, nobody on, bottom of the 9th. Astros down by 4. The pitch from Gibson. That's going to be 4-6 right-handed, single 1-2. And that's a liner to third, caught by Shannon. And the ball game is over. And we did it. The final, St. Louis 4. Houston nothing. I'll have the wrap up in just a moment. It's a good point. Demo says the 3-3. And that would have been important to get for statistical purposes, as we do keep track. Be right back with the wrap up. Well, that just about does it for me here. I am gratified that I played the game, and I am appreciative of those who came on to watch the game, giving shout outs to Baseball Demos, Tark the Shark, JC, Phil Ivamy, Kathy Harden, of course, and thank you, Tark. The final line, St. Louis 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Houston, no runs, 4 hits and no errors. Gibson went all the way. That improves his record to 2-3. He pitched a complete game shutout, allowed only 4 hits. He walked 4, struck out 7. The loss goes to Justy. He pitched 8 innings, allowed 4 runs. At times pitched very well, but he allowed 3 runs in the third. Turns out the first run is all that was needed in the first, but including a 2-run home run in the third to Roger Maris. That's going to do it for me. Thank you, K-Fan. Thank you for the trivia, Kathy Harden. And thank you for the little Baseball Demos trivia. Stay strong, everybody. I'll catch you next time.